Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Kind of enjoyed starting the vlog out on the front porch yesterday, so that's what I'm doing again today. Not doing the espresso, though I may have one later. I'm doing normal coffee right now. Right now, we need to figure out the sliding mechanism for the hip, that part. I need to get that a little bit more figured out. So what I'm thinking right now is on the back of the hip, there's going to be one piece and it just comes up a little bit, it just goes down a little bit. So you brought your leg super far forward like this, you might actually get a gap down there. All armors have gap in them. If they didn't have any gap, they would likely not be able to move in them. So I mean, it may be possible, maybe if I do draft 3, maybe I'll add 2 layers of sliding piece and then we'll get it to where it's almost no gap. But right now I think there's going to be a little bit of gap. I think it's okay on the back. I'm more worried on the front because there's less material in the front, because you can bring your legs so much further forward than you can back, that you can't build out as big on the front of the pelvis as you can on the back of the pelvis. So on that case, there's going to be one piece on the front that sliding piece on the front coming off of the pelvis, but then there's going to be another sliding piece coming off of the upper part of the leg. So there'll be 2 pieces there that hopefully come together, and that's kind of the plan right now. But what I need to do today is I need to finish what I started with the part of the back, and I do need to do the part on the front. And then I'm supposed to hang out with Nick today too, so I need to get this done at a somewhat reasonable time, hopefully, so I can hang out with them. Again, today is day 7 of working on the pelvis, and the time to beat is 11 days. We got 4 days. 4 days really to do that. I think that's pretty doable. Of course, I haven't done the support, so it may end up taking about the same amount of time. Maybe I'm dragging my feet. I don't know. I'm going to try to kick-start a little bit of creativity and have a tiny little wake and bake session today. One hit should do it. Let's go make some fucking exoskeletons, shall we? Alright, I think I'm done with the framing of the pelvis. I think. I haven't put on the skin on it yet, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait and I'm going to do that as a full unit on the torso, because I didn't really do it on for the trunk, do it as a full unit for the entire trunk, so the head, the neck, the torso, the lumbar, and the pelvis. Torso, lumbar, pelvis. I think I'm going to do the skinning for all that at the same time, but I did do the compressive parts. I have those done on the pelvis. Let me show you guys those. Alright, so check this out. This part slides up on the butt here, so I put the body on. So this part slides up the butt, and this part slides up over the groin, protects that spot that I told you where you can get stabbed. Right there. And then the idea will be to take and put some skinning kind of all the way down, so it would cover up, this would kind of come over here, and then be coming up all over all this, and then it'd be coming down and across over here. So this would all be covered in something, either sheet metal or 3D printed part. I've said already, I don't really know if I'm going to use sheet metal or 3D printed stuff yet. I'm just not sure. These parts are going to be 3D printed because they're very complicated, and then they'll be composited. I'm not sure if I want to composite this part, this kind of stuff yet, or if I want to take a sheet metal and try to bend it on there. The thing about using a sheet metal is I could literally use multiple pieces. I could use like 1 piece and 2 pieces. I do it almost like an art project and kind of go across. So I don't know if that's the best way to do it, is like a welding project, or to try to figure it out in Fusion and then 3D print it. I'm not sure what the best idea is for that yet, but that's future Dylan's problem, because I'm going to do that when I go up and do the torso and lumbar. So there's the torso right there, and then I'm going to do the lumbar probably next, and then I'm going to go to the head and then the neck. But that lumbar in there, and then I'll do the skinning kind of on all of it at the end, is sort of the idea right now. It's what I'm thinking anyway. It looks pretty cool though, huh? I think that's pretty fucking neat looking. Very, it kind of feels Iron Man-esque. That sliding around. It's kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool. There's 2 things I need to finish on the pelvis before I consider the frames done. So I want the skeleton part of it. I need to finish I need to add fillets to all the corners and make them rounded, make them have radii. I need to do that, and then I need to add the 3D printed caps that go on the back to hold all the bolts in for the frontal hip joint. So I need to do those two things. I'm going to hope to get those things done today. I really want to get those things done today. But Nick is down on 16th Street Mall again. I don't often go to 16th Street Mall, but in the last few days, or the last couple of weeks, I've been quite a bit. But anyway, I'm going down there because I'm going to go hang out with him in Remington just for a little bit. And then the goal is to come back and hopefully finish that today. I really want to finish that today. I want to finish that today if I can. So hopefully we'll do that. I don't know what their plans are for the rest of the day, but I'll probably just go hang out with them for a couple hours, then come back here and finish shit up. So I'll let you guys know.
Is it the X or the X Max?
Alright, we're back home. Nick and I are going to do a little bit of work. Remington. Okay, so I was out there with Remington and Nick, and we got some cigars. I've been having a craving for a cigar for a long time, and we got them, and Nick is fine, but Remington and I both have like upset stomachs from the cigars we smoked. We both smoked the same type of tobacco, which is something Nick pointed out. He got a different one. I'm not sure it's the tobacco. Remington's a pussy. He's downstairs sleeping, but I'm up here working like a real man. Nick's laughing. Oh, you got glasses on, motherfucker. Look at you. Oh, look at him. All right, so this is the Dylan Evanston co-op right here. All right, guys, we've been working out here. There's Nick. We've been working out here all night. Well, not all night, until nightfall. I just finished. I got all the fillets done that I talked about. And I also have the caps done, finished on there. Let me show you those just real quick, what they look like. There you go. So you can see I got the caps on there, and obviously you can't tell there's fillets on there, but they're on there. So we're done with the frames, which is exciting. Now we're moving on to the support, on track to complete the pelvis before we complete the torso. And then I have another idea for a video, which is going to be on how to get insurance when you're 26. So I'm going to try to do that also before I finish too, because sometimes you got to take care of some normal shit too. But should do it, like I said, 7 days so far on the pelvis, and then I worked on the torso for 11 days. So we're on track to finish that, which will hopefully speed us along, and hopefully it won't take that 150 days that I predicted it may take to complete the mark or the drafts too. So hopefully we'll finish before then. Anyway, I'm gonna go get a beer with Nick tonight, hopefully, as long as he doesn't puss out on me. And I love you guys. Come back tomorrow for more exoskeleton fun and excitement.